Ladies and gentlemen, from the Sunnyside Bowladrome in Danvers, Mass., I'm Mike Manchichi, bringing you the finals of the 2018-2019 Ladies ASCT Candlepin Singles Tour Finals. We're down to just two women. First to bowl, Tina Ward on lane 9. Starts out with the head pin hit. She leaves the 7, 8, 10. One on the left, one on the right. She takes one of them on the right. She has two left on the left. And she picks up the 10. Tina Wood. From New Braintree, Massachusetts. She carries an average of 114, a high single of 178, and a high triple of 447. All of those of which are at bogey lanes in East Brookfield. And it's a hammer. Now she'll have 2 bonus balls to fill. She's at 20 after 2. And then she goes right through the middle. She leaves the 2, 4, 7 on the left, 3, 6, 10 on the right with the 9 pin in the back. She's working for the count here. And she leaves the corners full with 7 and 10 for the 10 box. And she picks up the 9. She's at 37 after 3. 2 boxes remaining. We do halves here at the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Tina will bowl her 5 boxes, then her opponent, Madison Kelly, will come up. She'll throw her 5 boxes on lane 9 as well, and then they'll finish the string on lane 10. And then move over and finish there. In the pocket, and all 10 again. Another strike for Tina Ward. Again, she'll have 2 bonus balls to fill. Tina Ward got here by placing first in her conference. She defeated 2 of her opponents, and now she's sitting here in the finals. What happens is, because she placed first, she got a bye into the second round. She just recently defeated Sonia Rossi in the semifinals to make it here to the finals. Tina with 3 on her first ball. Shakes out the 3, 4, and 5. And, ooh. Nice bit on that one. She has the 8 pin alone on the left for the 10 box. And she gets it. So that's how we do things here. She rolled her 5. She's sitting at 66 after the 5 at the halfway point. And now we're going to look at Maddy Kelly from Soda, Massachusetts. She has an average of 118, a high single of 163, and a high triple of 421. She does most of her bowling at Exeter lanes. That's where she carries all of her high singles and her high triple and her high average. Right now she has the 1, 3, 8, 9, and 10 wood on the right. And she's got a wobbling 9 pin. A lot of things hit it. Not enough to carry it. She'll look to pick it up for the 10 box. And she does. Maddy is also the 1 seed in her conference. She recently defeated McKeever to make her way into the finals. Right now she's looking at the 3 and 6 on the right, 7 on the left. She has wood just to the right of the 3 and 6. She's going to want to try and sweep that over. And oh, the wood did not help her as the wood goes flying into the back of the 7. And she'll look to pick it up for the 10. And a roadblock. Picks up a 9. And she's at 19 after 2. And she get the 2-4 on the left, wood in the front. Angled in a difficult kind of way. She's going to have to come up a high on it. And she does, and the wood in the left stops it. Again, rolling that 3rd ball. And she gets the 10. No luck on that one as she hit it right. She unfortunately had a piece of wood in the back that did not help her. Oh, she leaves the 5-pin. She has the 5-pin alone for $10. Oh, she leaves it. And she'll have one more box. Yep. One more box. She has yet to mark. Head pin. Oh. No such luck as she plows right through the middle. She has wood in the middle of the 4-7 on the left, 6-10 on the right. She has wood in the back of the 6 and 10 on the right. Sometimes things like that, you're able to get the pin swinging in the back, and ooh, she just slides by the middle wood. Just having out here. Oh, and no such luck. 6 box, and she's at 44. It's an early 22 pin lead for Tina Ward as she moves over to lane 10. Tina has a high series, 5-string series of 643. She did that up at, 647. She did that up at Metro in Peabody. Slides by the head pin on the right. She leaves a cluster on the left, 6-10 on the right. No wood to help her. Sticks out the 2 and the 8 on the left. This is one of those funny things where, if you put the ball on the left of the head pin, you might get lucky and get enough of the out, but most bowlers will go to the 4, the 7, or the 6 and 10 on the right. Sometimes that happens. Go through the hole on the right. She ends up with the 5 box. 71 after 6. Again, missing the head pin. That's the 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 9. No wood. And she just slides by on the right again. Having trouble finding that head pin after that first half. There's 4 to pick up here. And an 8 box. Tina is the reigning champion of the mixed teams event that's held every June. It's been moving from house to house. Last year was at Leda Lanes in Nashua, and she was on a team with Jessica Stockton, John Winchell, Jonathan Boudreau, Steve Reno, and Brandon Marks. They are the reigning champs. Right now she has the 3, 6, 10 on the right, Wood behind the 3. And she gets it. Wood came from behind to take out the 6. It had initially gone around the 6. And she got lucky and came back. She's looking at 89 after 8 boxes with the ball. And she's off the head pin, but not a bad break. She's looking at the 1 and the 10. Oh, and she just slides by the 1 pin, the head pin on the right-hand side. And she takes a 9 box. Going into her last box, she has 106. Right around her average of 114. She's going to need an 8 box to get there. Her home alleys this year for the Atlantic Singles Tour was Bogey Lanes. Like I said before, that is in East Brookfield. And this is the head pin again. Uncharacteristic of Tina to be off the head pin that many times in a row. She was leaving the 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, and 9. She gives it a great bid, but the pin went flying through the 5 and 9. Didn't really take anything out. And a 9 box. Pin over her average. She's at 115 after 1. Now we're back with Maddie, who had 44 at the first half. She's going to need a big one right now to crawl back into it. And she's off the head pin. Just takes out the 4 pin on the first ball. Great try on that. She leaves the 5, 8, and 10 with 1 ball to go. Yeah, it's a 7 box. Maddie competed in the ladies team event in, I believe it's Lower Sackville or Halifax, right around that area. She bowled with Sonia Rossi, Marion Johnson, Sarah Duffy, and Kim Pelletier. That was the ladies teams event. It happens every November. They placed 6th. She leaves just the head pin for a 10 box. And she gets it. Ladies having a hard time finding that head pin on the first ball. It's 0 for 7 on lane 10. Maddie carries a high 5 series of 643 for 5 strings, and that was also at Exeter. She tends to light up Exeter lanes. And they're all 10. What a ball. Because that's her first mark of the string. She's sitting at 71 after 8, plus 2 balls. Still to be rode. Right now she's finished. She's up against an 18-pin deficit to Tina. She's off the head pin again, 3 in the corner. And she gets the count of a 9 fill. Leaves us the 2 for the 10 box. And slides by on the left. She's at 89 after 9. She did cut into that lead a little bit since the first half. She's got 5 pins into it from Tina. Now she's only down 17. Mark here will really make things tighter for the second string. And she's off the head pin again. She leaves the 1, 3, 8, and 9. Wood in the right. She can get that moving. That'll help her get the 8 and 9 in the back. And it did not. It was just the 9 pin. She's gonna be under the string. She gets it. 19 pins under her average with the 99. The lead right now is 16 pins for Tina. As we go on to the second string. All right, Tina's back up on lane 10. First string, she had a 115 to beat Maddie's string of 99. She's up 16 going into this string. Winner of this match will be crowned the very first Ladies Atlantic Singles Tour Champion. This is our second year doing it. This is our first year with the ladies competing in their own division. Tina leaves just the head pin for a spare. Wood all around. And she picks it up. That's how you want to be starting the second string, with the lead. Both of these bowlers are considered to be very, very difficult to beat on the lane. So at any point, either one of these people, if they're behind, they will storm back with a vengeance. And she misses the head pin again. She had trouble finding it in that first string. That's a 4 fill. She was the 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And she slides by on the left. We have a decent crowd here at Sunnyside Bowladrome. A lot of family members of Madison Kelly. A lot of fellow bowlers, fellow competitors. A couple of women who competed in this division of the ladies singles tour, coming out to support each other, which was very nice. Tina's at 21 after 2. 3 boxes remaining in her half. That's a half Worcester on the left. And she slides by that head pin again. Leaves the 1, 4, and the 7. That's a 9 box for Tina. 2 boxes remaining in her half. Tina's been bowling for 39 years. Which is funny because I didn't really think that she was 39 years old. And now she leaves the Worcester on the right. And again, sliding by on the left. And it's an 8 box. 1 box remaining in her half. She's at 38. this year for the singles tour. Tina had a record of 194 wins and just 58 losses, which is absolutely incredible if you're looking at her win percentage for the year. I mean, she did not lose many matches, if any. The only person to have a better record than her was Maddy in the other division. And she picks up the spare. The 1, 2, and 10 gone. Maddy had a record of 215 in the win column, 37 in the loss column. And that not only beats all the women, but that is the Atlantic Candlepin singles record over the men as well. And Maddy's firing away, leaving just a shaking 5-pin down there, straight away. Bam, right on it. Knocking the first. That ball by Maddy was arguably the best one that she's thrown today, besides the strike. Going to want to mimic that again. Big Phil. She does. Not quite in the pocket, but she leaves the 2 and 6 on the right, 4 on the left. 3 and 6 on the right, 4 on the left. This is all cut. She gives it a hell of a bid, leaving just the 4 on the left. She got those 2, and she gives the wood a try in the channel, but unfortunately those don't count here. And that's a 9 box.
Hey, Jay.
3 in the corner. That's the 4, 7, 8 she just took out. She leaves a cluster on the right. And, oh! That pin came from lane 11. Look at that. I believe that was the 5-pin. That's a 9 box. What a ball. That's the 2 and 5. She got some favorable wood out in front. Oh, she knew it. She knew she missed it. Leaves just the 2-pin. Want to be a little bit lower on that wood or on the 2-pin itself. That's a 10 box for Maddy. We're going to want to match Tina here. Tina had a mark in the 5th, going into her half, end of her half, I should say. And she breaks it up, breaks up the split. Leaves the 2 and 4 on the left. She got wood maybe where the head pin would be. She's got a couple options. She can go right at it clear, or she can use the wood on the right there. Those 2 will be covered by that wood anyway. And she does it. She does it. I've always said myself, if you have wood that's going to take out pins, use it. Because there have been times that I've decided that the pins may be the better option, but they have not, or have not gotten it there. Tina Ward back up on lane 9. She's filling a spare. She has a ball to roll. And she misses the head pin, but she leaves the 1, 3, and 9 for a 7 fill. No wood to help her. She does it. 2 marks in a row for Tina. This essentially completes her previous half with a 55, which ties Maddy for the moment. But Maddy is, as you recall, sitting on a mark. Tina at 65 with the ball. In the pocket and 10. All 10. Beautiful, beautiful ball by Tina. Right in that 1-3 pocket. She takes them all out. This is the half we've all been waiting for to see. See if she can do it again. Oh, she misses the head pin on the right. Though she leaves a favorable shot. That's the 1-2 up at the front. 10 in the back on the right. She got wood in the middle there. That might help you with the 10 pin. And she makes the shot. She's at 105 after 8 with the ball. 2. Oh. That's the half Worcester on the left. Try and work this out and make the box worthwhile. And oh, is she gonna steal it? Almost. Almost. This is when the game can be forgiving if you make a shot when you clearly miss it. But as they all say, they take more shots from you than they give. That's a 9 box for Tina. She has 1 box remaining. 116. And all 10 again. Beautiful ball by Tina. That is, in fact, her second strike of just the half. That's her 3rd strike today. .126 with 2 balls remaining. And I think she's found it. She had trouble finding that head pin in the first half, and she has found it here in the second half, and she leaves the 3, 5, 9, and 10 on the right, 7 on the left. She's got wood behind the 3. She's also got wood to the left of the 5. Just kind of swing that over, and she takes it. Leaves the 10. It's a 9 full for a 135 for Tina. That's 250 for 2. Which is incredible bowling. Now Maddy's up. 55 at the half with a ball to be rolled. She had the full horseman on the right, slid by the head pin on the right. She leaves the head pin for a 10 box. And she gets it. Maddy's at 71 after 6. That's the 3-pin that she hit. Not a bad leave, though. She kind of got away with it. She leaves the 1, 2, and 8. And she hits it, but unfortunately did not go. And the 9 box. It's 80 after 7. Right now the lead is 31 overall for Tina. Maddy slides by on the right again. Moves the 4 horseman on the left. Wood in between the 2 and 4. She makes it. She's going up against a 2 fill for Tina. This would be a building box if she can score more here than Tina's 2 fill. And she misses the headpin again. It's a 6 fill. She leaves the 1. And then the 7, 9, and 10 in the back. And she hits the headpin. Unfortunately, just gets the headpin. And leaves a head shaker for a lead for the last ball. And she takes one of them. It's an 8 box. And she has 1 box remaining in her half. She's only up against a Tina Ward strike, 9 fill. Right now the lead's 28 for Tina. And half poster on the right. And she takes out the other Worcester on the left. And a beautiful 10 box. Beautiful 10 box. The lead right now is 37 pins for Tina as we move into the 3rd string. .37 pins. This is the current lead for Tina as we move into the 3rd string here. Ooh, Tina just chops off the 2-pin to start off this half. That's what they call a quarter Worcester. Ooh, slides by the headpin on the left. Tina's smiling. Oh, that happens. That happens to the best of us. And she gets an out of it. It's a 9 box. That's when you play it safe and you throw it right and hope for the best. Because you don't want to slide by that headpin on the left and land yourself a 2 box. That does nothing for anybody. We have quite a crowd here watching this match. A few Hall of Famers in the building. Maddy Kelly's mom, Marianne, is a Hall of Famer. As well as Janet Pock in the building. Nance Vestal. And quite frankly, you might be watching 2 Hall of Famers on the lanes today. Tina and Maddy combined have a lot of credits to their name. And that was a beautiful try on that. As she had the 6 and 10 on the right, 7 on the left. The wood kind of hit itself on the way over. And she takes a 9 box. when I asked Tina about accolades that she might have, she said a lot of first and second place finishes in all different types of tournaments, but too many to count. That's not a lot to count though, because right now we have the 5, 7, 8, 9. No one to help. This is going to be another one of those shots just all cut. And ooh, that 10 pin was there and that shot was inverted. That was gone. But unfortunately, she leaves the 7 pin. And it's a 10 box. Tina yet to mark here in this third string. Sitting at 28 after 3. And will they all go? They all do. And that's a strike for Tina. She's laughing. She had wood that came over from the left-hand side, took out all the 4 on the right, which might have been a spare attempt, but she doesn't have to worry about that. Nice ball. And she just leaves the 4 pin alone on the left with some wood. And she makes it. Spare on strike for Tina. And she's at 58 at the half with a ball to roll. And now, here's our next look at Maddy, who was trailing Tina 37 pins at the turn to the third string. She throws a great ball, leaves the 2 and the 7. She's got some wood in the back of the 3 pin. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the 3 pin, not the 2 pin. I don't know how many times I've said the 2 pin. This misses, and she misses again. It's an 8 box. The ball's there. She doesn't seem to be breaking up much in the splits category. Another head pin hit, and another split. 4, 7, 8 on the left, 10 on the right. She's got to close her eyes and throw it. And oh. No sidewall help for Maddy right now. I actually asked Maddy before the match, and I said, when you bowl, I said, what do you look at? I said, do you look at the pins, or do you look at the arrows? Because there are arrows on the lane. To assist the bowler in throwing, and she says that she looks at the pins, but sometimes she just closes her eyes and hopes for the best. And I thought there's no other real statement out there besides that, because how often do we close our eyes and just hope for the best? Like that! And she throws a strike in the third, which is a good one because Tina did not mark in that third box. Any ground she can make up here is key. I don't want to throw that same ball again. She fires away. And she leaves. 4 and 7 on the left, 5 straight ahead. She got some wood. Right up flat. Nate Phil. And it's a 9 box. One box remaining for Maddie. And then bowlers will switch sides. They'll go over to the lead 10 to finish off the string. Misses the head pin, got away with it again. 1, 2, 8. Wood in the back. Misses the shot. That head pin was key in making that shot. Drive everything back. She misses it. She picks it up for... Oh, nope, she doesn't pick it up. Looked like it was going there. Looked like it kind of tailed off at the end. It's a 9 box. And she's sitting at 54 at the halfway point. Now we'll move to lane 10. Tina will be up. She's working on a spare in the 5th. 58 with the ball to roll. Lead right now is 41 pins for Tina, plus a ball. And just 3. She takes out the 3, 6, 9. Gives it a nice try. And just take the 8 box. So it's 69 after 6. As we move into the 7th box. She hits the head pin, leaves a split. And she has the 6 and 10 on the right, 7 on the left. She's got a whole bunch of wood out there. She goes right down the middle. She was hoping for that helicopter effect that would send those pins swinging into the 6 and 10, but it didn't. And, oh, she slides by on the right. I mean, she slides by on the left, but she got a lucky break there. Got a 10 box. And she's at 79 after 7. A head pin hit. 2, 4, 7 on the left. 10 on the right. A little more favorable wood this time. If you take out that left side, you're going to take out the right side. Oh, not there. I kind of would have... I wanted to split the 2 and the 4 on the left. Send the wood flying over, but she ended up catching the front of that wood. She'll take the 10 box. She's at 89 after 8 with 2 boxes remaining in the half. And breaks up the split this time. She leaves the 3, 6, 10 on the right. And she makes it. Nothing to worry about on the left side. She only had to worry about that right side this time. And she's at 99 after 9 with the ball. Bonus ball on the head pin. Takes out 7. Leaves the diamond on the left. That's the 4, 7, and 8. And she gets it. Had some help off the wall there, as it didn't really look like it was going to take out the 7, but it did. And she's at 116 after 10 with the ball still to be rolled. She's on the head pin again, and all 10? No, can't score 9.5 on that one, so we'll give her a 9. And we'll have 125, and she's at 375 after 3, which is just a monster score. Now we're back to Maddy. Throws a nice ball. Leaves a 3, 5, and 9. This is one of those ones you would kind of have to be full on that front pin. She was, but it didn't work out for her, and she picks up a 9 box here. She's at 63 after 6. She finds herself in a 6-pin deficit for the string. 40. And all 10 in the pit. That's a strike. She had 73 with 2 balls to go. Lead right now for Tina is 43 pins. Box to box, and she throws a double. That's a big double. She got wood coming out there. Pins didn't know what to do. Maddy working on a double here. Oh, she takes out the 1, 2, 6, and 9. Almost the same ball that she threw previously. Oh no. She throws it through the hole on the right. And she takes a 8 box. She's at 109 through 9. That was a bailout though, because the deficit was growing. Those 2 strikes helped in a row. We have some open bowlers now over here watching. There's 2 of the best female bowlers square off. One, 2, 10, and she's got it. 119 with the ball still to be rolled. Misses the head pin. Just a 4-fill on that. And it's a 123 string for Maddy. And it's a 39-pin lead when going into the 4th string for Tina. 375 to 336. All right, here we go. Starting the 4th string. Tina up 39. Anything can happen. Here we go, 4th string. Right through the middle. She leaves a 3, 6, 9, 10 on the right. 4, 7 on the left. Got some wood, but I really don't think it'll be a factor. She takes out 3 on the right. She gets a 9 box out of that. Nice ball by Tina. Leaves a 3-5 for a spare. And she makes it. Bonus ball upcoming for Tina. And she hits the head pin, but she leaves 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Though she does have wood that makes this shot possible. See what she does. She goes for it and just takes out one of them, which is shocking to say the least. All that wood, the ball didn't really take out anything on the right hand side except for that 7 pin that she was aiming for on the left. And she'll take a 7 box out of that mess. She's after 30 after 3. First ball, and all 10 again. Tina, a strike machine today. I believe that's her 6th of the match. Tina drove 2 hours to be with us here today. As she comes from New Braintree, which I had never even heard of until she walked in today. But happy she's here. I'm sure she's happy she made it this far. These girls have fought for a long, long time to get here. The season started back in February of 2018. It ran through the middle of November, and the playoffs started the first week of December. And here we are, the last weekend of January, in the final match, as Tina fills her strike with a spare, and she's at 60 at the halfway point. Maddy did the same as she fought all year long, beating opponent after opponent. Had some close matches, but Four 7 on the left. 6 on the right. You almost want to go right down the middle and get that spinning. She chose to go to the left-hand side, which kind of just drove it right back. Sometimes if you hit that pin on the right-hand side, it hits off the sidewall, sends it right over into the 6s. She picks up the 10 bucks. Maddy in the second box now. Oops, tails off. Grabs just the 4 pin on the first ball. $9 bucks. $3 boxes remaining in her half. She leaves the 4 horsemen on the right, 8 pin in the back, no wood to help. I want to send out a huge thank you to Nick of Sunnyside Bowladrome, who is having us here today. She makes this incredible spare, missing it completely, and the pin coming flying back and taking out the head pin. Like I was saying, we want to thank Nick from Sunnyside Bowladrome for having us here today. Quite a big crowd on hand watching these women fight. And she fills it with 4, giving her 33 after 3. I also want to send a huge thank you to Alley Chat for producing our match today, Frank DeLuca. And we want to give a big thank you to Nikki McKeever, who's here keeping score on the electronic scoreboard so that you folks can follow along at home. $7 bucks for Maddy. She's sitting at 40 after 4. Lead right now for Tina is 49 pins. Maddy throws a great ball. Not much to show for it as she leaves that almost that whole entire back row with the 7, 8, and 9. She's got wood on the right, which I really wouldn't deal with. But that wood on the left, if she throws it in between those 2 pins on the left, the wood will come swinging off the right. And she does. She goes to the right-hand side. What do I know, I guess? She takes out the back row. They both have a ball to throw in this next half. That'll add to their previous total. Tina's sitting at 60 plus a ball. And the lead is still 49 pins for Tina. Bonus ball. It's a 6 fill. She has the 4-7 on the left. 4-7 on the left. 10 on the right. She's got some wood that could assist in making the shot. Gotta hit it fine. If there's anybody to do it, it's her. And ooh, I guess I jinxed her. She slides by the 4 pin on the right. Leaves the 8 and 10. I'm sorry, the 4 and 10. And a 9 box. And gives her 75 after 6. Tina throws a great ball. Takes out the 4 as the last spin to go. That's a strike. The pin setter seems to have been as shocked as we are. That went fast. Now she'll have 2 bonus balls to throw on that strike. Right in the pocket. She leaves the 6 and 9. No wood to distract her, no wood to help. Just the 6 and 9. Nope. She knew right when she threw it. You heard the groan. And she gets a 9 bucks. She's at 102 after 8. 2 boxes remaining in this half. Ooh, she's off the head pin there. I mean, if you're going to be off the head pin, that's the way. That's what you want to see. You have the 1 and the 3. And she picks it up. Spare in the 9th for Tina Ward. Just 4 open boxes here for Tina in the string, she said. 5 marks already and nearly a strike. She leaves the 5 and 9, no wood out. Practically the same ball that she just threw. Pick up the 1 and 3. She can use probably here to get the 5 and the 9. And oh, on her object, just takes the 5 off the shot. Leaves just the 9 pin now. And she gets it. That's a 130 for Tina Ward. And she scoring remarkably today, sitting at 505 after 4. .505 for 4 is an incredible score. It's averaging over 125 a string. Anyway, which is much over her average of 114. Sounds like we have somebody upset in the audience. Maddie's Phil. And she fills it with 5 and comes right back, makes the spare. That's how to stay in it. Sure, the fill wasn't favorable, but she came back, made the shot. Now she has another chance to score well here on this fill. Sitting at 65 after 6 with a ball to roll. And another 5 fill. She's got wood coming out. Probably ask another audience member to go get this time. And this time we're going to have Corey Packer go down there, who is a world champ. Corey's team recently won the men's world championship back in November, which was held at the Academy Lanes in Haverhill. Then we thank him for his efforts here today. He's going to shoot at the 1. She's going to shoot at the 1-3. Before I can even say it, she throws it. She leaves just the 1 now. Ahead. 4-10. And she slides by. Leading the string. The deficit for the string right now for Maddie is down 14. And overall, it's 53. This is the head pin again. Having trouble with that head pin this half. As she leaves a cluster on the left, and the 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. And Oh, she slides by, just takes out the 2. You don't want a big out here. Doesn't want to leave many pins on the deck when you're facing a 50-pin deficit. And a great 9-box out of that. That was big. That matches the 9-box by Tina. Now she's going up against a spare 8, Phil. Anything close to that would keep things tight. This is a big box. And she misses the head pin. Half Worcester on the right. She must be rushing her throws. And she gives it a great bid, and oh. Leaves just the 6. For a 10. She gets it. No, now she's going up against an open box by Tina, so if she's going to want to mark this string, this is her last chance here. We got one more string left to go. Anything over a 10 here would cut the deficit a little bit. And she slides by the head pin again. But all over that 3-pin this half. She leaves the 1, 7, 9. Somewhat over there on the left. And she throws it in the hole. Gonna need an out here. And an 8-box. 106 for Maddy. And the lead right now for Tina is 63 pins going into the final string. We're in the final string here. Lead for Tina is 63. And she's up here and in the 5th. Leading off the 5th string, I should say. Ball just slides by on the left. She leaves the 4 horsemen on the right. 8 in the back on the left. No one to help. And she slides by on the right. She leaves the 1 and the 8. And a 9-box. Head pin hit. And she leaves just the 4-pin. Wood in the front. And wood in the back, actually. She got it surrounded. And she makes it. Carries. Well, she didn't seem sure of it. She threw it. Sometimes when you throw it that left of the wood, it kind of slides by. But she did have that wood in the back that kind of helped her with it. And that's a big one. Now with the bonus ball to roll. Misses the headman. Leaves the 1, 2, and 10 with wood. Well, the wood's rolling off there. Just misses. And a 9-box. She's at 35 after 3. 2 boxes remaining in the half. on the head pin. Plows right through. Leaves the spread eagle minus the 10. That's the 2, 4, 7 on the left. 3 and 6 on the right. Oh, just missed. And 10 box. Beautiful 10 box. Beautiful ball. Oh, she's got wood going over there. What's she going to do? 7 and 8 for a spare. She's got some wood to help. Wood in the back of the 8. Wood angled at the 7. I think if you just hit that one on the red line, you're going to carry it. Maybe a little bit lower. And she's got it. That was a big one. May just chops off the 3 pin. Comes back with a better ball, not the greatest. As she leaves just the 1, the 6, and the 10 for the 3rd ball. And it's a 10 box. Well, every box she's going to want to chip in a little bit. That cuts 1 pin back. That's now 58 pins box to box. And great ball. She leaves just the 3 pin. Oh, she misses. 3 pin still's there. And a 9 box. $19 for 2.
Keep throwing, they come in bunches. Keep throwing.
Oh, chops the 3 pin again. No luck today for Maddie. She's having some fun with it now. Misses the head again. And 4 box. Crowd goes wild. It's the most action we've seen out of the crowd today with Maddie's 4 box. It seems like she's having fun with it now. Now she's off on the 4 pin. Just the 4 pin. And a 9 box. 32 after 4. Brings the lead to 76 for Tina overall. Great ball. Leaves just the 2 pin. Oh, she just slides by. Yeah, she found it. After the 3rd ball, she found it. And she's at 42 after 5. Lead is still 76 for Tina. It's a 3 fill for Tina, bringing her to 58 after 5. At this point, it's all kick for Tina. With the 78 pin lead and only $5 to go. And it's a $9. $67 after 6 for Tina. Great ball by Tina. Not so favorable wood out in the front there. Oh, no. She knew it. She had to be a little bit lower on that. Drive the ball right into the 5. Just like $9 there. I'm sure she's looking forward to that 2-hour ride home. The quicker she finishes, the quicker she can be on I-95. Back with Tina Ward in the 8th box. She's at 76 after 7. Hope you enjoyed watching Tina bowl all day. She has been bowling very well. 115 in the first, 135 in the second, 125 in the third, 130 in the fourth. She doesn't start marking. This could be her low string of the day. And just as I say that, oh, leaves the 7 pin with wood for a 10. And a $10. $86 after 8. For Tina. And on the head pin, yep. Oh. Three, 6, 9, and 10 on the right. 4, 7 on the left. Ooh, slides by on the right. Leaves a whole bunch of them up there. And takes the 8. $1 remaining for Tina. Nothing to be ashamed of. She bowled fantastic today. This will be over her league average for the day. Just off the head pin, she leaves the 1, 2, and 8. No wood to help. And she makes it. Going on off on a high note for Tina. 104 in the ball. Yeah, 7 fill. 111. It's a 610, 616 for the day. All right. Maddie needed a 132 half, and that would have given her the title. And she's marks it here. She's at 52 with the ball. And the bonus ball. 2. Another half Worcester. Takes out just the 6 pin on the right. And a 3 box. Tina Ward is going to be our very first women's Atlantic singles champion. And rightfully so. She threw 616 today. Which is just incredible bowling. Just incredible bowling. This isn't the easiest place to score at. Oh. Gives it her all. She had the 5-7. She used the wood. Just didn't go where it wanted it to. And a 10 box. On the head. On the head pin, she leaves the 4, 5, 7, and 8. She's got a cap out there. That'll help if she hits it. She misses it. Just the 4 and 7 for a 10. Just takes out the 4. That's a 9 box. 76 at 9. Gonna be well under her average in this game. She averages 118, and she's at 76. Four 7 on the left, 10 on the right. Wood in front. She's being a good sport about it. She did have the best record of all the women this year. But it's Tina with the title of Atlantic Singles Candlepin Champion. Congratulations. And this is Mike Machichu with Alley Chat, Frank DeLuca, Nicole McKeever. We'd like to thank you for watching today. And we ask you to stay tuned because coming up next week, we will have the men's finals between John Winchell and Jason Gothier Sr. That'll be a great match to watch too. Thank you for watching with us today, and have a great day.